y'all. Sorry about that. This thing kept trying to lock orientation on me, and I have to have it like sideways so it fits. Sorry about that. Give it a little time for everyone to get on here. The son's in the background eating some, what is he eating? Some mango? He loves mango. So you might hear some grunts and some weird noises. It's him. Give it a few minutes for everyone to trickle in. Again, sorry everyone for the difficulties. She's loud. Oh, the door's open. Who put the, did I turn the door open? Hold on, yeah, I'm gonna close this door because this bird's not gonna let me do nothing. I'm pretty sure I closed it. I wonder why she sounded so loud. All right. What's up, Slab Buster? Hope you're doing good. Leonardo, hey. Couldn't catch the last live sessions, but I'm here today. Awesome. Glad to have you. Hope you and your family are doing well. Yeah, we're doing well. Thanks for asking. I hope you and yours are doing well as well. Leonardo, thanks for tuning in. Again, sorry y'all for the difficulties. The thing kept locking my orientation, and it's hard for me to read comments if it's locked like this. I need it like this, horizontal. So glad to hear, Leo. Terry Barfly, what's up, man? Y'all go check out. Terry posted some videos yesterday. Y'all go check him out. Barfly Fishing Texas. I'm actually on there with him one of the videos. We went out and got on some fish and got us a double limit. I'm gonna post that video this week. Slab Buster, crappie bite is on fire here now. Sally changed it all up. I heard that. I'm glad, man. Finally, the bite's good here too now. I think we're done with those finicky fish, and it's going to be good fishing for months to come. Crappie Express, what's up? Thanks for tuning in, Crappie Express. Roger, hey Roger. Thanks for tuning in, Roger. Y'all go check out Roger's channel. He's got some great content. He's been getting into the crappie over there too. Definitely go check him out. Crappie Express, man, y'all got into those crappie. Yeah, we did. It was nice. Those crappie have been really tough for me this summer, so yeah, I'm glad that the bite's gotten better, and I can kind of get on them and stay on them a little better now. So, and it helps, you know, going out in a boat for sure. Oh, no problem, Roger. If y'all need any rods, check out Bone Stick Crappie Rods. I got caught that big. If you go watch Terry's video, I caught a big old flathead on that rod. That rod handled them real good, no problems. Highly recommend them. Friend of mine hired a guide on White Saturday. They caught 123 crappie, 75% keepers. He kept 45 all shooting docks. You can keep 60 here, but he said 45 was enough. Man, Slapbuster, I'm ready to get on some dock fish. I was telling the wife that earlier today. I think I'm gonna have to make a trip to my dock lake and try to shoot some docks or something. I want to try and mix that up for y'all. Once this weather keeps cooling off, those fish should get a little better. So definitely got to do that. I I already told Mark whenever I'm down that way, I'm gonna swing by and say hey to him, and definitely planning on doing that if I can get a weather window. Roger, where is Fredo? Yeah, I'm not sure. That's true. I wonder where he is. I'm sure he'll probably get on here a little later. Hey, Paul Carr, thanks for watching. Good evening. Hope you're doing well. He said he learned so much from the guide. I've been thinking about hiring one on Neely for a while. Yeah, Slabbuster, you know that. The thing is, some of the guides are kind of, you know, a little expensive, but it's worth it because, you know, you learn all the stuff, you know, that you would learn over like a year period, or, you know, it takes you a lot longer and a lot more gas and a lot more effort to go find all those fish and figure out patterns, as opposed to just taking a guide trip one time and pays for itself. Fredo's butt hurt because kid fished with me.
He's on the waiting for some reason. I'm about to write him up.
Is it on? There still is one?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't know there was still another one that's... I don't think I can go back and delete it now either.
No. Just, I'm going to tell him to try to refresh, I guess, his page maybe, and it'll...
Or maybe tell him it's on the latest one. Yeah, I didn't ask him how much. Yeah, I don't know what they run over there, Slabbuster. Nick Snelling, Docks on CC are good. Yeah, that's a good dock lake. I'm thinking there, or I would love to go to I'd love to go to Palestine too. Nick. Water is high, tough shooting on some docks. Man, Nick, by the way, thanks for tuning in. Hope you're doing good. I love it when those docks that water's high and it's tough to shoot. Kind of, you know, eliminates some of the... I'm trying to think how to say it. It's not as easy, so a lot of people don't do it. But the fish are still there. I mean, you just got to get a jig to them. And a lot of the docks that I fish too, usually are, you know, I try to find the ones that are higher up, just because, like, I fish a lot of them in the spring, so the spring, most of the time, they're full anyway, so I have to shoot those ones that are higher up off the water. So I'll probably at some point do that. I just got to find a weather window. Yeah, that bone stick, put it on that flatty. You had that thing bowed over too. Oh yeah, Slabbuster. That bone stick will handle them for sure. Let's see. Sorry, y'all. Paul catches them all. Hey, now I can see you. Sorry about that, Paul.
Yeah, he's on there.
Thanks for tuning in. Sorry about that. I didn't realize I had left one up. I had some difficulties trying to get this camera oriented, the phone oriented how I need it to see comments easy, and sorry about that. I can't go back and delete it now, or I would, just to make it easier for y'all. Okay. Thinking about doing a bridge series over the next month. That way you guys can find a fish. Yeah, Terry. That's. I mean, it's hard to beat that right now, really. I mean, you can, you know, there's always fish on bridges. There really is. I just try to, you know, I'm trying to mix it up a little. I don't hate to fish bridges all the time, but y'all know that's what I got to do. Paul catches them all. What's up, kid? Besides limiting it out every day. I wish you're limiting out every day, Paul. Last couple trips have been pretty good, but it definitely hasn't been like that for long. Fredo got lost and Smokey helped me out. Sorry, Fredo. I didn't know I left one up. My bad. Finally. What's up, Anthony? What's up, Xavier? Y'all go check out Xavier on Instagram. North Texas, is it North Texas Fisherman? I think it is. Yeah, that's what he is on there too. Y'all go check him out. He posts stuff all the time and is on the crappie bass, everything. Terry, I think guys like the confirmation when they actually see us on the bridges and which bridge we were catching. Oh yeah, Terry. There you go. Xavier posted his link. Yeah, I'm with you, Terry. I think the bridges are just good. They're easy to access. Sometimes you can even catch those fish from the bank on those bridges on the ends of them. I want to do that. I want to do a video on that too at some point. I'm showing how to catch bridge fish from the bank. Fish with Fredo. It was tough today on the lake. Oh man, it was. That wind was blowing pretty good, wasn't it, Fredo? I had to work today and I was looking outside and I was like, it's breezy today. No problem, Xavier. Hey man, nothing wrong with fishing bridges all the time. I enjoy watching you smack them, dude. Thanks, Paul. That helps. The bridges are just so efficient for me to fish in that one man. And luckily I got on a bridge that had some good numbers on them and actually caught a limit. It was very surprising. Poncho. Hey kid, do you ever fish Ray Roberts? Great lake to fish timber. I do fish Ray Roberts, just not as much, just because it's a little further for me. But I definitely fish out there. A lot of times I fish the bridges, just because the timber is just so scattered. It's hard for me to go from tree to tree. But I definitely plan on trying to do some timber video soon. You and Terry, that was a cool vid. I enjoyed that one. Awesome, Slab Buster. Thanks for checking that out. Like I said, I'm gonna put my version out soon. Just haven't had time to throw it together quite yet. Xavier headed to Lake Fork this weekend and chased the crappie. There you go, Lake Fork, the famous Lake Fork. Hope you do good, Xavier. I'll be looking on Instagram for some updates. Slapbuster, yeah, I blowed here bad all weekend. Yeah, we got the tropical storm coming our way, so it's kind of making it a little tough. Yeah, it was brutal. Oh no, Fredo. That's how it is, though. That storm will blow in right when you're on some fish. Barfly, we did. You're right. You're right. Poncho. Yeah, I'm freaky. I'm Freaky Friday. I'm Freaky Fredo, remember? We all got our nicknames. Yes, it was a nice video, a lot of action. Thanks, Roger. Oh. Xavier. Got on a good bite yesterday at a lake by your job. Oh. It's good to know. I'd love to take a trip out there one day. Sorry, I'm trying to keep up with these. Slapbuster, okay, yeah, Freaky Fredo and Firefly Terry. Them two had me rolling. Firefly Terry. What's the best line for fishing and why? Roger, that's a tricky question, Roger. I don't like, a lot of people fish braid. It seems like braid is all the craze right now for crappie. I don't like braid personally. It's like fishing with wire. I'm just not into it. I fish with 6-pound Mr. Crappie High Vis mono, and I've used that for 10 plus years. Have no problems with it. I caught that flathead on it. I never have problems with it breaking. Just a good all-around line for me. And then that's the thing too, Roger. That high vis line, I definitely highly recommend getting some high vis line, Roger. For crappie specifically, because those crappie, a lot of times, if you look in my last video, there's some fish that I say that the line just went slack. I didn't feel those fish. The fish just picked up. The line went slack. And I saw that because I was using that high vis line. That high vis line is so key because a lot of these crappie bites, they don't dump it every time. A lot of times it's just subtle. Like your line will just, and it too, especially shooting docks. The line will just jump. You won't feel that fish hit, but the line will jump, and you have to see that line to be able to see that bite. And then a lot of times, especially timber vertical structure, a lot of times you'll drop that jig down and that line will just go slack. It's the fish sitting on it. Just picked it up as it was dropping. You'll get that a lot on reaction bites too. Spyez, hey, sorry for stopping in so late. Forgot all about it. No worries, Spyez. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Go get them. Fishing Possum Kingdom in Hubbard Creek this weekend. Awesome. I've never fished those lakes. I heard they're real pretty though, especially Possum Kingdom. Thanks for tuning in, David, by the way. Hope you're doing good. 12 foot, spinning 5 or 7 down. Chasing shad. Man, Xavier, I might have to go out there with a jig and bobber or something. Paul catches them all. Yeah, all week at work, perfect fishing conditions. Once I get the boat on the lake, 7 foot seas and 40-mile-an-hour winds. That's how it always is. It really is. Whatever days off you had, the weather is not good, and then when it's night and when you're working and looking outside, it's beautiful. It's always like that. Spyez, have you heard you do not want to use braid in a bait caster? I have heard that. I don't use bait casters either, so I don't know about what all that, how easy that makes it. But so I know a lot of people that use them. I just don't like them. I do a lot of casting and pitching, so it's kind of tough for me. Man, I've used braid for 10 years or more. I was using it before it was cool. That's because I'm old. Slapbuster, yeah. I mean, that's if it works great for you. I mean, that's great. I just can't stand it. I really just don't like it. Paul, I've heard fish see braid easier than mono. Any truth to that? I don't know. A lot of people say crappie are line shy. Fish in general are line shy. I have not seen that to be true. You know, case in point, Paul, I'm not sure if you've watched the Barfly's latest video with me on the brush piles. I was using, you know, high vis mono, and he was using high vis braid, and we both caught them fish just as you know, evenly, no difference. And that water was pretty clear. So it really doesn't matter. At least I haven't seen it make a difference. Even on sand bass in the creeks. I mean, them fish, you know, as long as there's something on the end that looks good, they'll hit it. They're not gonna stop at that line and wonder what's going on. And I think Barfly will be able to kind of comment on that too. Still here fighting the grandson because he's trying to take away the peanut butter. Oh man, he's still on that peanut butter, Fredo? He was all over that. Roger, that happened to me. I thought the jig hit some branch because of the slack on the line, but it was actually a bite. Yep, Roger, it's crazy how often that'll happen, especially on vertical structure. And fish will they're lazy. They'll just reach out and pick it up as it's dropping, and you would never know. Watch with the jig bite picking up, what colors and body style would you recommend? Poncho, right now, I don't think the color really makes a difference. I always say too, with jig size and stuff like that, I always use the lightest size jig head you can. And whether that's a 16, 32nd, 1/8 ounce, 1/4 ounce, whatever you can get away with that's light, that you can still feel, that's what I would do. Let's see. As far as body styles, anything that imitates a shad is pretty good usually. I mean, you know, Bobby Garland. I mean, any of those store brands. I love crappie magnets too. Those are simple, cheap, and they work good. Anything, you know, that resembles a shad should work. And colors, just whatever you're confident in, Poncho. I typically like some white. Any variation with chartreuse, like white chartreuse, black chartreuse, purple chartreuse, anything like that I tend to like, but they'll hit whatever. Especially right now, they're feeding up pretty good. Mark, what's up? What's up, Mark? Hope you're doing good. Thanks for watching. Trey Savage, thanks for tuning in. The cat bite is on during the day. Awesome. I need to get on a cat bite. Maybe with all this rain, it'll help that out with my neck of the woods too. Braid has its perks and it also has its cons. I have braids on my long rod when I'm waiting or banking it. It does, Xavier. I'm not saying it's bad. I just don't like it. I know a lot of people that like it and love it. That's definitely no problem. I don't like it, especially for how I fish, and I just don't really care for it. But it is good though if you get hung up and pull fish out of cover. And barfly, they swim up at the beach and at the bait. Oh, okay. Instead of down, that's why you get slack. Yep. Barfly's on it. That's exactly what happens. I hated it at first. I cussed it for a while. Now I can't use mono. Yeah, that's Slap. That's how I am with the braid. I've used mono so long. I'm so used to it, and I have no problems with it. It's just hard for me to use braid anymore. David, yes sir, Lake Daniels is a good lake too, but my first time Possum Kingdom in a few years. I've done really good at Hubbard this year. Lake just hosted a nice bass tournament. Nice, David. I hope you do good out there. White and chartreuse was better for me than other colors I tried today. Yeah, Fredo, white and chartreuse is a good color. I think white and chartreuse is probably the color that imitates the shad the most, especially thread fins. They have a little yellow tail and they're white bodied. Barfly, bull on seeing braid. I kill it with braid all day. Yep, I'm the same way. I don't feel like fish care about line at all. I want to say too, while I got everyone on here, you know, the super chat's still there. If y'all, you know, feel the need to donate, I would appreciate anything if you feel the need. And as always, you know, like and comment on the videos, and I'll do my best to get to them and answer your questions, as well as on here. And share the videos if you can. The more shares, the better. The more views I get, the better. The more I'll be able to, you know, make a little more money and put that into putting more video out there for y'all, more better content. So I definitely appreciate it all. And as always, I appreciate the support I get, you know, all the time. You know, all you guys being on here today, I really appreciate it. And I really enjoy, you know, interacting with y'all and answering y'all's questions and seeing what y'all viewpoints are on certain things as opposed to mine, and learning from each other, you know. I really do enjoy all that. Slapbuster, a crappie only cares what's on the end of the line. A crappie don't know to be scared of the fishing line. Yep, that's right. I agree, Slapbuster. Roger, when you see there is fish on your depth finder and they don't bite, what is a good strategy for those scenarios? Roger. So another thing too, I know you're just getting into crappie too, Roger. So crappie are really finicky and fickle fish. They're really temperamental. You know, sand bass for the most part will bite whatever, whenever. Crappie are really weird. So the best thing I can say for fish that don't want to bite is drop a minnow on them. Minnows will make fish bite that don't want to bite just because it's instinct. It's an actual fish swimming around. They see it, you know, they feel it with their lateral line. They know it's there. Minnows, especially in the summer, that's why you see me use a lot of minnows in the summer. In the summer, these fish get really finicky. They don't want to bite. And minnows will make them bite. So that's why I go to the trouble and bring minnows along. Just because I know that makes a big difference. So yeah, I would definitely say if you know there's crappie there and they're not biting, drop a minnow on them. That would definitely help. Or downsize your jig. I mean, I have some jigs made that are like this big, really tiny. And those work good as well on those finicky fish. So either of that will definitely help. And then some days they just won't bite no matter what you do. And also too, chop a piece of minnow up and put it on the hook, on your jig hook, like a nibble. And nibbles too, and nibbles help too sometimes. I don't really use them a whole lot, but they definitely help sometimes. So those things right there should help if the fish are finicky. Spyaz, I caught a bass and a crappie the other day. Crappie was probably a 9. Man, Spyaz. Not quite big enough. Enhance your calm, Firefly. Fredo, don't do it. Hey, Chancellor. What's good, man? Just started a new job today. Machine shop. Awesome. Congrats. Glad to hear. Jobs are hard to come by. They really are. Definitely, you know, grateful I still have a job, and definitely I'm happy. Chancellor, I think you were asking about a catch and cook too not too long ago. I've got one in the works. I'm just waiting on putting it all together. But it is coming. I promise it's coming, Chancellor. Line. Kip, hey, thanks for tuning in. Whatever line allows your bait to work or hang directly. For casting like mono. For live scope and jig pull, I like braid or fluoro. You can feel everything with braid and fluoro. Yeah, Kip. Any of those work, really. It's all about confidence and what you feel most comfortable with. Barfly, I lose much less tackle using braid. Bend off hooks instead of breaking. Yeah, that's the thing too. Braid will get you some tackle back. They're a lot like a woman. Change like the wind. Don't tell your wife I said that. That couldn't be more true, Slab, that's for sure. You bet, Roger. I hope that helped. Barfly, this crappie hit every jig we dropped. Yeah, they did. They were not picky at all. Spyas, how's the bird doing? The bird is still being crazy in the room. You can hear her probably every now and then. Mark Williams, change colors, retrieve dead stick, just change it up. Sometimes only hit it doing a certain way. Yep, Mark's right too. Change up your presentation. I feel like presentation is more key than any color, jig, whatever you can put down there. If you can present that jig in a way that crappie wants it, it'll bite it. Let's see. Barfly asked the guys if they prefer collabs versus alone. Yeah, that's a good. That's good. So, do y'all enjoy? Did y'all? I know Barfly has the video that me and him did together. Do y'all prefer that as opposed to? And I'm gonna post mine soon too. Do y'all prefer that as opposed to me just fishing alone, or him just fishing alone? What do you guys prefer? Slab Buster, our local tournament, held here on Neely. Sat one day, tourney 8 hours long, 8.96 pounds. Is that a 7-fish tournament, Slab? 8.96. That's not a bad weight for this time of year. These fish aren't that super fed up right now. David Martinez, hey, I gotta get. Sorry, I couldn't stay long. Gotta get a scout meeting with my daughter. Have a good night. Hey, David, no worries, man. I really appreciate you tuning in tonight, and hope you have a good one and stay safe out there. Roger, collabs are good. Slab, man, you read that out loud. I might get in trouble later, but it's all good. Spyaz, collabs for sure. Barfly, it's more entertaining. Awesome. It was nice seeing you both fishing. Any content is great. Yeah, 7 fish. Yeah, that's not bad, Slap Buster. About a pound, a little over a pound of fish. Or, yeah, a little, like, pound and a quarter for each fish. That's not bad. Mark Williams, both are good. On the alone bids, everyone fishes different. Awesome. Yeah, so we'll definitely, Barfly and I have some plans to do a lot of collabs and you know, with Fredo as well. And I'd love to, Roger, whenever I get on some creek fish, I'm going to invite you, Roger, because it's, you know, it's easy just walking the bank and pitching a jig and bobber. I'll definitely reach out, Roger. Not on anything like that right now, but here in the next month or two, usually by November, I'll be on that bite, hopefully. So definitely want to do a video with Roger. And maybe, let's see. But I'm going to mix it up too. I'm gonna kind of do, you know, some alone ones and some, you know, together, and just kind of mix it up. I don't want, you know, I want to kind of keep, you know, keep everyone on their toes guessing, and, you know, oh, what's the next video going to be, you know, but Barfly and I got a lot of plans to do a lot of, you know, collabs, and I know Fredo too, and I'd love to, you know, I even love to do, I know Chris over at Sleep at the Real wants to do one too, and Hook City as well. Definitely got a lot of people that want to do collabs, and I'm definitely down, so I definitely can't wait. Chancellor, have you had fished that area of Highway 66 under the bridge? I went down it. It's all tagged up with graffiti. Yeah, I've fished it before. It's been a little while, but is that tagging recent, Chancellor? I'm trying to remember if it was tagged up when I was there or not. I don't remember if it was. I don't think it was. It must be new tagged. Last year it was 11 something, won it there, and it's been a slow year here. Yeah. It definitely is not too bad though. There's some tournaments around here sometimes that don't do good, and a lot of smaller fish are caught, and 3/4 pound fish. Highly appreciated, Roger. No problem. I'll be in touch. Xavier 2, yep. I'm trying to remember everyone, y'all. Xavier 2, we'll get on some fish together too. Maybe out in a 2-man. We're just going to be in if it floats, we're going to be in it trying to catch some fish for y'all. If I can find like a barrel or something that floats, I'll probably hop in that and try to make a video out of that too. Just a piece of styrofoam, something. 903 as well. I'm trying to remember everyone. Sorry, y'all. I'm not trying to leave anyone out. I mean, everyone. Paul. Fredo is awesome. Wu-Tang Clash. Y'all need to come down to Waco or Belton. I would love to go down there. I've heard a lot of good things about Waco, Wu-Tang. I like your name, by the way, Wu-Tang Clash. Slapbuster, yes, more fishing together. Awesome. So that's good. You know, I wanted to kind of Barfly reminded me. You know, I did want to kind of gauge and see how that is. I haven't posted that on my channel yet, but I will here soon. I'm just, you know, I got to throw it together and get that out there for y'all. But yeah, definitely more plans to do collabs in the future. And once this creek season heats up, I mean, we're gonna go hard on those creeks this winter. You know, weather allowing. So be on the lookout for that. If y'all love creek stuff, I'm gonna try and do a lot of walking the banks and a bunch of stuff. I mean, I've got it all planned out, just needing that time to get here, and we'll be on them. Kip, you Barfly and Fredo need to come to Fork for a day. Yeah, Kip, I've fished Fork a couple times. I love that lake. It's just a little far for me, but I'm definitely down. I love fishing new lakes and fishing different lakes. I don't like fishing the same lake all the time. It kind of gets, you know, a little repetitive for me, but that's why I try to keep it mixed up. And Crappie Express, me and my son Spias fished Sunday. It was horrible. If anyone ever asked if they should get live scope or a trolling motor spot lock, definitely spot lock. Yeah, Crappie Express, I've always said that. If you have a choice between two, you got to get that spot lock first. That spot lock makes all the difference. Especially if you have a lighter boat. It's going to be drifting all over the place, and it's definitely better for sure. Mark Williams, the other 66 bridge is a lot of graffiti. Shallow water on that one, but can be good in the spring. Yep. I just don't remember if there was, maybe someone's went through there and tagged it more, because I don't think it was that tagged when I was there. Chancellor, the tag has been there for a while. It's a dirt stretch under the pillars. It was dirty. down there. Probably won't go back. Yeah, I do remember when I fished there. There was a lot of spider webs and junk and all that under there. But yeah, Crappie Express. That's one thing too. Yeah, I'm definitely looking into that, and I've got a plan for that. I don't want to say it right now, but I'm definitely planning on doing that, especially when I go on these creek fish. I keep saying the creek fish. It's just because it's easier for me to put people on fish that time of year because you know that the fish are easy access. They're not out in the middle of the lake where they are right now. So that definitely is in the works, Crappie Express. I don't want to say it right now, but definitely got plans to do that. Crappie Express, I think they were too aggressive or they weren't hungry. Crappie Express, I wanted to say too, I think, I'm trying to remember it was Sunday, what the weather was. What is today, Monday? I get my days mixed up. Yesterday, what did it look like yesterday? I don't remember if it was windy or what it was yesterday, but don't forget to check shallow, Crappie Express. Those fish are moving shallow quick. The fall bite is here, y'all. I mean, it's here. There's no more, you know, minnows still work, but, you know, they bite jigs just good most of the time, and they're hungry, as y'all can see in the last two videos. Fredo, I just got new tires, so I'll definitely go into different lakes, hopefully. Oh, yeah, Fredo, we definitely got to go, we definitely got to go try some new lakes, Fredo. The Goober Squad. Monday, yeah, okay. Thanks, Baez. I get my days all mixed up. North Texas fisherman. It was really windy yesterday. Okay. Yeah, I was working yesterday, so I don't even remember. The Goober Squad. The Goober Squad. But I'm glad, you know, get some feedback from y'all. So over there just ate and he's full. But yeah, so do y'all enjoy what? Let me see. Do y'all enjoy the Bank Creek videos the most? I think I've put a poll out and y'all said that is what y'all enjoy the most. I'm trying to gauge like the creek stuff. What kind of creek stuff y'all want content? Fredo, how's little man doing? He's doing a lot better. Actually, last night I got like a really good night's sleep. Probably the best night's sleep I've had in a long time, and it was really nice. I almost don't know what to do. Like, I'm not used to getting that good of sleep. When scanning for brush, what depth do you start at? Xavier, that depends on the time of year. If it's right now, I'm just going to use right now as an example. Right now, I start scanning for brush 10 to 12 foot. Yeah, 10 to 12 foot is a good start. I'd scan all the way out to 25 foot in most lakes. Somewhere in that range, if I can find something, I feel like there'll be fish on it. Spies, are there any jigs that you have been slaying them on? I have nothing. I'm trying to think of nothing like out of the ordinary that's more than others. Just I have a bunch of jigs that I had made, just little stinger shads, mostly little stinger shads, I guess. That right there is uh-oh. Poncho, thanks so much, Poncho. You have no idea how much that helps. That's going straight to put toward the fundraiser, put towards putting more content out there for y'all. I really appreciate that. Can't thank you enough. That means so much. Dump fever, yes sir. It is time to get out there. Spyez, Sorry about that. So Spayas, like I said, the little stinger shads. I should have brought some in here. I need to bring some in. But they're little stinger shads about like this. I use blue ice, white chartreuse, pumpkin chartreuse. What other colors? Like salt and pepper. I mean, nothing really out of the ordinary. It's been working better than others, but it definitely, the fish are biting. So honestly, you put any kind of jig down there, any color, they're gonna hit it. Spayas, it's time. Xavier, okay, that's what I've been doing with the side scan, going out about 80 foot to right and left. Yep, that's what you want to do, Xavier. It's painful. It's painstakingly slow, even in a boat. So it definitely takes time, but it's, you know, that's what you got to do. I mean, especially what I do, especially during the winter, Xavier, when the bite's not good, or if I try to go, like if I go try and fish a bridge or something and there's no fish on it and I don't really know anything else, I just go scan. At least that way it's productive and I can get something out of it, you know. That's what I've done a lot. Chancellor, the bank vids are good. I would rather watch you than LFG or any of those mainstream guys any day. Awesome, thank you so much. It's good to, you know, have that encouragement, Chancellor. I really appreciate it. I definitely, you know, I'm more trying to say how to say it. I definitely don't like the. I try not to, you know, be anything I'm not. I'm pretty straightforward, you know. You know, I just love to go out there and catch fish, and I try to, you know, explain to y'all, and I definitely don't do a whole lot of the other stuff, but I definitely need to do more. I want to get better, you know, at like vlogging type videos, so definitely I'm going to try and do that a little more, especially when I bank fish and kind of go through how I'm thinking instead of just going catching fish. I'm going to try and, you know, take you through my thought process. It's hard to say. My son's getting antsy back there. Fredo, I think the creek fishing videos are good. Definitely gonna be more popular coming up with cool weather. Yeah, Fredo, for sure. We're gonna have to get out there on some creek fish too, Fredo. Will feather jigs still work throughout the fall and winter as well? Spayas, feather jigs. That's a good question. Feather jigs, I love feather jigs. Mostly 2 times a year. I love them in the summer when the fish are kind of finicky and they don't want to bite, especially you get a real small one. And then in the winter as well. They seem to work better those times of year. They work any time of year, but I definitely feel like those are my favorite time. But they'll work any time of the year, Spayas. Pumpkin blue is a go-to of mine. Xavier, that's a good color. It's a good color. Something about kayak fishing. Who has yaks? Yeah, who has kayaks? Would y'all enjoy some kayak videos? If I can get some of those done for y'all, would y'all enjoy that? And who fishes out of a yak? Scanning is fun to me. It's nothing like seeing the bottom light up and then dropping down. I agree, Xavier. I'm impatient when it comes to that. You know, I want to drive right around the corner and find a huge brush pile with fish everywhere, but it's not like that. But when you do find them, and it's kind of like, you know, in the creeks as well. Like, it's a lot of times it's not, you know, fast and furious action, but when you do find them, it's awesome. It's so rewarding when you put the time in and then get rewarded at the end. Fishing with Fredo, you don't do a whole lot of the commercialism. No, I definitely try to like be more, you know, the mainstream, they got, you know, a lot of, you know, sponsors and stuff like that. But I definitely tried to, you know, keep it more straight to the point and stuff like that. Dustin, thank you for tuning in. I don't think I've seen you before on here, Dustin. Really appreciate you joining in. Agree with Chandler, you and Barfly are way more real and to it when it comes to the fishing. Thanks, Dustin. I feel like you can really, you know, tell, you can really see our passion for fishing. You know, even, you know, Fredo, Roger, you can tell a lot of us, you know, really do enjoy it. You know, I really do. It's a passion. It really is. I love getting out there, finding fish, and taking y'all along with me. Scanning for new piles and dropping a jig down and filling the thump is a feeling I can't explain. You got that right, Paul. That is exactly it. When you put the work in and get rewarded, it's awesome. Mark, I have a Catch 120 NXT with a lot of mods. Had to register it since I have a rear-mounted trolling motor. Nice. You got the setup, Mark. I have 2 kayaks, 1 for each foot. What, Fredo? Nah, can't be. I mean, I don't have a yak, but I have a Bass Raider. Yeah, that's true, Xavier. That Bass Raider is probably a little better. Chancellor, when half a video is editing and not fishing, something is wrong. Yeah, Chancellor, I try to. Don't get me wrong. I want to, make good, edits and stuff like that. But I definitely try to make the fishing content the star and not the editing. And I think a lot of us, do that as well. Barfly and Fredo, and we make the fishing the key point. Roger as well. 903, everyone. We kind of make the fishing the key point as opposed to the editing. Don't get me wrong. Some nice edits and transitions are nice, but I definitely want the most important thing to be is great fishing content. I have been wanting a kayak that I can stand to fish in. Spyas, nice. Yeah, there's a lot of them that you can. Yeah, Roger. Paddleboards work good. I've never seen a paddleboard, someone fishing out of a paddleboard till I saw Roger. Roger's got it down. He's got that thing rigged up, and he can get on them fish in that thing, let me tell you. Barfly, glad Fredo got tires. Need to go to Tawakoni for trophy blues. Oh yeah, Tawakoni's got some monster blues in it. Trey, man, seeing you catch a limit had me jealous. Man, Trey, go get out there and get them, Trey. They're out there. I had to work for that. I mean, it's been 6 months since I've gotten that one man, and I just now caught a limit. It took all summer. JDL Fishing, thanks for tuning in. Paul catches them all. I like watching people fish basically the same way I do. I don't watch a lot of live scopers because I don't have one. It doesn't do me any good, but when I do get one, that will change. Yeah, that live scope is something else. I wish I had it. I'd put it on my little one man. I'd be live scoping off the one man. Someday I'll get it whenever it comes down a little. Jayhawk, thanks for tuning in. The bite is good and timber. Oh yeah. Yes sir, Barfly. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. What me and Mama are gonna do because she loves going after those big blue cats. Jackson Sup is an angling paddleboard. That is awesome. Checking in. Hey Camo Joe, thanks for tuning in. Hope you're doing well out there. I think you said you're in California, right, Camo Joe? Hope them fires out there, staying away from you and the smoke's not too bad out there. I'm pretty sure you're in California, if I remember right. I'm back. Had to go do some honeydews. Oh yeah, Slab Buster. You don't want them to get piled up and get in trouble. Trey Savage. I live on Lake Louisville, and Fredo was catching them all over on that standing timber, so maybe worth it to borrow my neighbor's yak and get on that. Oh yeah, Trey. It's really not, and there's a lot of timber that's pretty close to the bank. Those fish are not very deep, especially right now. They're moving shallower. So yeah, you don't need much. I mean, you can even go to Trey. You can even go to like Bass Pro and get you a cheap, or Academy and get you a cheap float tube, or online Amazon. I'm sure they're probably even cheaper on Amazon. Get you a little float tube, 40, $50. That's all you need. And you can get out there on them timber fish. And you can tie up to the trees if you get too if it's too much trouble to kick and stay around them. And I definitely recommend that. Float tube is definitely a good investment for no more than it is. And then it opens up bridges as well. It opens up a lot of stuff. Trey, I know, Trey, it's yeah, barfly brush gripper. Throw that on there and you're good to go. Trey, I'm not saying that it's easy from the shore, but you can do it from the shore, Trey. You just got to find some timber that is close to the shore that you can walk, that you can pitch a jig and bobber out there. Especially here in the next month or so when these fish get ready to move in these creeks. It's easy money from the shore. Just get you a jig and cork and just go walk the bank and throw at anything you can see. Fishing with Fredo, heck, I'll even take you out there, Trey. If Fredo's on them fish, he'll take you out there and get you on them for sure. It really is a blast out there though. They're biting. If y'all, do what y'all have to do. If y'all have to take a vacation day, PTO day, whatever y'all got to do, the fish are biting. No more of that finicky summer bite. The Bay Area, okay. I'm not sure if I think the fires are more south. I think Camo Joe. I hope y'all are doing good out there though. Hope everything's okay. Say what? Yeah, Fredo, you're on them fish. Fredo, where are all the... I'm Crappie Express's son. Okay, buddy, I have to go. Thanks for everything. We'll be doing a collab this weekend fishing salmon in Michigan. Wish me luck. Awesome, Roger. Man, I'm jealous. That's nice. Oh, that weather's gonna be nice and cool. I'm looking forward to that. Hope you're filming. Thanks for tuning in, Roger. Thanks for your support as always, and take it easy. We'll see you on the next one. Yeah, Paul, I'm gonna get a live scope soon. It's a game changer. No way you won't catch more fish. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Barfly had it, and it was amazing seeing all those fish. To be honest, the fish were just everywhere, and it really didn't help. I wasn't even looking at it half the time and still catching fish, but it was amazing to see how many fish were on that brush pile. Those brush piles, there's more than one. But if I can, I'm gonna try and get over there on that timber with my friend. Awesome, Trey. Yeah, like I said, even, just getting a little float tube, 40, 50 bucks, you can get out there on them fish. You might have to put some waders on with that water cooling off. Waiting for them to come out with something better, Garmin, so the old one goes down in price. Yep. I was actually looking today. I was thinking of the Panoptics. I know it's kind of the same, but it's not. I think it's cheaper. I was trying to look into it, but I forgot about doing it, checking more into it this afternoon. But I was just curious because the Panoptics is pretty much the same. You can use it the same. I don't know if they've discontinued that or what they did, but that's a good, if you can't afford live scope, that's definitely another option. Let's see. Live scope doesn't find fish, it sees the fish you find. Exactly, Barfly. And a lot of times those fish on that live scope will not bite too, so just start watching someone new on YouTube. It reminds me of Netflix. You gotta go watch a couple episodes to learn the characters. Then you binge. Yep. Everyone's, that's the great thing about YouTube. Everyone's got their own personality, their own ways of fishing, their own areas they fish, their own resources. And I think it's great that, not everyone appeals to everyone, but there's certain, like I'm more of a creek guy, I love creeks in the winter. That's kind of my thing. And then some, they fish out of a boat mostly, and that's their thing, and that's, nothing wrong with that. And there's something out there that appeals to everyone. I really do believe that. Slip cork and maybe some jigs and minnows. Yep, Trey, that'll get it done. Fredo went out yesterday. Caught nothing. Want to try Cottonwood Creek. Yeah, Spy is that shallow timber, and I would be shocked if there's not some fish on those bridges out there too. I just haven't been able to confirm that myself. But there's all that shallow timber's got fish on it too. You can get an EcoMaps 93 SV, just a head unit, black box, and the live scope on a site for $2,099. That's cheap right there, Slapbuster. I think everything I've seen is like $3,000. I think I remember it being like $3,000, 28 to $3,000, something like that, 2,800 to $3,000. I'm just not sure about the about the Panoptics. I think that's a little cheaper and it's pretty much the same. Just a little, you know, not as clear, but you can still use it. I'm gonna look into that myself, just out of curiosity's sake. Spy, they're just not biting. That's the problem. We threw crappie bites on almost everything we use. Next time, yeah, Spy, get some minnows. Those will help with those finicky fish for sure. Xavier is asking if anyone has a Navionics chip they want to sell. He's been looking for one. If y'all have one or know of anyone, let me know and I'll tell him. Chancellor, when does Levon Dam normally start releasing water? Chancellor, I know the lake has to be above pool, so I'm not sure what it is right now. I don't really fish Levon much. But that lake has to be like a foot or two high before they start releasing water, as far as I know. All right, fellas, got to get going. It was fun chatting. Look forward to your future videos. Catch y'all later. Thanks, Paul. Take it easy, man. You bet, Xavier. Man, I didn't do great last week. Thanks for watching, by the way. I haven't seen you on here in a little while, man. Fish were scattered on the loo. Glad to know they're turning on. Yeah, it's definitely like it's pretty recent. The fish are just starting to really get biting good. And it'll get better. Once we get a couple more fronts, y'all better watch out. It's going to be lights out. Live scope setup should be here tomorrow. Can't wait. Awesome, Jayhawk. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, when you go to the 10-inch screen, it goes way up, but that's all of them. It's crazy, like between 7 and 9, it's like $600. Yep, it's all, I mean, they know they got that, they have that priced just right. They know what, I mean, they know what they have to do. The people are going to buy it no matter what, so they jack that price up. I have to go. Talk to you later, Mark. Thanks for tuning in. About to have to get off here myself. I'll have to start wrapping it up, y'all. Xavier, they'll release water from Levon if Hubbard is low, no matter what, no matter how low Levon is. Yeah, Xavier fishes Levon a little more, knows a little more, but I know for a fact if Levon's over pool, they'll definitely drop it back down. If it's over so much. Later, Spy is. Thanks for watching, man. $600 is on sale, but always out of stock. 93 SV is $1,000 rig. It's just crazy the prices on these units. Peace out, Trey. Thanks for tuning in, man. You hear the crazy bird over there in the background going crazy again. Yep, Slapbuster. That's what it is. They all have it. Yep, Xavier. That's true. Look on Facebook or look at you know, you can find them used in places for cheaper. That's probably the best bet. I mean, new it's going to be an arm and a leg. So I definitely agree, Xavier. Definitely check out Facebook or stuff like that. Wonder if we can find resident crappie in the Trinity. Oh yeah, I'm sure we can, Barfly. 65 in TV now, less than $300 now. Yep. But a little fish finder like this is, you know, pushing $3 grand. It's crazy. It'll get cheaper though with time. You know, side imaging was the same way. You know, side imaging, they, you know, it used to be a whole lot of money, but once something else came out, it's just gotten cheaper and cheaper. And you can get side imaging now for basically nothing. All right, y'all, I'm gonna start wrapping it up. I've been on here an hour and kind of want to wrap it up a little bit. Poncho, thanks for the insight. Keep up the great content. Thanks so much, Poncho, for tuning in. Thanks for the super chat. Again, that goes straight to putting more content out there for y'all. And definitely be on the lookout for more videos. Dustin, see you next time, man. Keep up the videos. Good luck with your son. Thanks, Dustin. Really appreciate it. Yep, Xavier, that's right. Side imaging got cheaper when Humminbird came out with their 360. Bass Pro runs Garmin on sale every Black Friday. Barfly, yep. Be on the lookout. That's the thing, too. The Black Friday deals are going to be something to jump on, too. Garmin PS31 1499. Yep. $1,500. Camo Joe. It's crazy. Enjoy the rest of your evening, buddy. You too, Xavier. You too, man. Thanks for watching. Definitely curious to see what the rain does to the crappie fishing. Fredo, I bet it helps. I don't think it's going to rain much to really hurt anything. So I definitely say it'll definitely help. JDL fishing, how about you? And Barfly do a camp, catch, clean, and cook. That'd be fun. That would be fun. We'll definitely see what we can do. But that sounds fun to me. As long as it's not like snowing or nothing. Dead River Bait Co. Evening, everyone. Thanks for checking in, Dead River. Garmin PS21 $899. There will be a back order and fill orders late December. Yep. Let's go find out Friday. Yeah. I mean, I got another buddy I'm fishing with on Friday, so I have to. We're gonna go. I don't know where we're going yet either, but we're gonna go find somewhere and hopefully the fish are biting. It's supposed to be a nice day, Fredo. You should get out there. I mean, good luck. I'm still watching you and Barfly. Love the content. Don't forget to use scent. Thanks for watching, Meh. I really appreciate it. Thanks for watching the live support as always. Chancellor, thanks for the stream, brother. Love to see you local guys are up to. Awesome, Chancellor. We do it, you know, to update y'all and keep y'all in the loop and know what's biting where. And those are not live scope transducers. Those are just regular Panoptics transducers. Oh, okay, Camel Joe. That makes sense. Side imaging is great. I love it. It covers so much water. Yeah, that's the thing, Slab Buster. The side imaging is great to cover water. That's where side imaging it shines. All right, y'all. I'm gonna wrap it up and get off here. You know, as always, thanks for the support. Thanks for the super chats, the views, the thumbs up, comments, everything. It means a lot to me. As always, if the more, if y'all can share the videos, that helps. If y'all can share the lives, that helps. Just share the channel in general. You know, I mean, if you have a friend or something that loves fishing as much as you do, or suggest that they come check me out. I mean, I try to please and do different stuff, and may try Roberts, but it's not quite sure yet. Yeah, Fredo, we definitely. I know a little bit about Roberts, not a whole lot, but I think I know enough for us to catch some fish. We have to try it one day for sure before it gets too cold. But I appreciate the support as always, and. Be on the lookout for more videos. Like I said, I got the Barfly collab coming out too soon. Got a Catch and Cook coming out. Got a lot of good stuff coming out, so y'all be on the lookout for that. And don't forget, the creek stuff is gonna happen soon, in a month, roughly a month. I'll start checking, so that's coming out. Hold on, that content's coming. I'm just waiting on the time of year to get right. I got a feeling it's going to be one of the best creek years that I've had. So y'all be on the lookout for that. Thanks for the support, and we'll see you on the next one. Y'all have a good evening.